Hey everyone, it's Momentary Flux. Welcome back to Factorio. We're now up to version 17.34. There was one small change over the weekend since my last video where there was an improvement in the fluid simulation threading. So just a behind the scenes change, nothing that we're going to notice in game. Okay. Been looking things over to see what needs to be done. Today I just want to work towards purple science, just get a few more things. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. We're having an intense attack here. Wow. Okay, that was a little bit unexpected. And that kind of puts a few that puts a few wrenches in the old plans. Wow, those were some pretty monster bugs that were coming in there. Jeez. Okay, that really kind of threw off my little pre-game speech there. Anyway, that's another thing we're going to have to deal with. I am building laser turrets here. So let me put all those in my inventory. Let's set up a little defense. That was really not expected. Yeah. So we might have to run out there and fight some of those biters, get rid of some of the nests out there to the west. So let's see here. What else do we need to do? I was trying to say we're going to work on purple science and get the things together that we need to get together for that. There's a few more things I need to do too. One of the things I want to do is I just want to keep the construction bots busy. Concreting this area. So we'll get that started. I wanted to make a stack inserter builder. Make sure I haven't done that already. Don't want to get run over by that train as I run over there. Okay, what did I build over here? I know I built something. Oh, I did build the stack inserters. Okay, good. So those are already being built. Another thing I needed to do was to change that to a passive provider chest. I also wanted to put one in place for coal. Let's just limit that to a few hundred. I'm looking around here seeing if there's anything else that I've forgotten to put into the logistics network. Looks like these two mining drills are finished. Pick those up. Looks like there's a bunch more finished up here too. Pick those up. I try to keep it sort of tidied up just so I know where I'm at as far as resources go. I'm kind of looking forward to getting rid of these resource patches up here just so that we can focus solely on one area of the factory, which is where we're bringing stuff in by train. Looks like we got a couple loose ore sitting over there. Anything else that's used up? These aren't used. It looks like everything's still going on the coal. Alright. So when this stuff gets down a little bit more, I'll put a few more in here and see if we can get rid of more of this iron. All right. So now, what do I want to set up? I want to set up a substation assembler. Get those being built. So let's look at substations. Substations. The things that we're making, so we don't have to get more than one assembler going for that, so we can just put that right here. Okay, let's change this to substation. It's funny how quickly you get rusty. I haven't played on this series in about 4 days. I've been playing Imperator Rome, which is the new game for Paradox. So I've been engrossed in that and haven't really been playing Factorio much. But now that the weekend's over, I'm back at it. Let's see here. Let's copy and paste here, and let's reduce these amounts a little bit. I don't think it's really going to matter all that much, but 450 steel is quite a lot. So let's reduce that. That's a lot of red cards too, so let's reduce those down. And I think that'll be fine. And let's limit the output of this to one stack. In fact, let's add a few things to our logistics requests. One of those will be laser turrets we're making now. One will be substations. We already are requesting stack inserters. If anything else comes up, I will add that. Oh, actually, I do want to request splitters and undergrounds. Okay. And it looks like we have the concrete to do that, so maybe I should expand that out a bit. Maybe we should grid out this area a little bit before I get going on the purple stuff. I'm a little worried about being attacked some more. And this will allow me to move my my laser defenses to the left a bit. Oops, that's one off, isn't it? It's nice having that night vision now. I haven't used that in like so long because in my solo games I never really worry too much about lighting. Excuse me. Let's take care of technology, and like I said, I want to get this production science pack stuff going, get that set up. So let's start the research on that. It's going to be quick. I also want to get this fluid wagon just to have it in some of these lesser technologies, just to get them out of the way, and they don't take a whole lot of tech, so, or a whole lot of science, I should say. How are we doing here on? Okay, so I am getting a couple. All right, good. I think we need to extend our logistics network out as well. You know what? That's another thing I should probably build, huh? So it takes iron wheels, which I can set up for no problem. So let's do that. How are we gonna do this? So let's make. Yeah, let's make this iron wheels on this side. And we'll make this into roboports. So we just need a few things. Chest is another thing I should probably set up as well, but that takes a little more stuff. Well, I guess it's a two-step process as well. Maybe we'll do that next. It is a game about automation after all, right? Okay. So if we have a requester chest there, one here, and a provider here. So we'll copy paste those requirements. Oops. Just undo our work. Let's reduce that down. And we'll remove gears since we're going to be making those on demand. That's fine. All right, looks good. Let's limit this to one stack. I can't see us ever needing more than a stack of roboports, but let's add that to the logistics requests. Okay, let's take some more laser turrets. Maybe I should build a wall. I'm not requesting walls. Maybe I could put walls in there for temporarily at least. Let's request 300 walls. So the question is where to put the wall. I would like to put the wall outside of the train tracks. So I guess if I keep expanding my logistics network and power network out there, that would work. Waiting a bit on these things to be built. So maybe while we're waiting for a few of those to be built, let me go ahead and make some of those chests. Let's see here. So these all require steel chests. I don't have any need to mass produce buffer chests or storage chests. But or active provider, actually, the ones I really need a lot of are the passive provider chests and the requester chests. So maybe just those two. So steel. Okay, I'm trying to think of if I should use a conveyor belt for the steel chests or not. So I could either do it one of two ways. I can make steel chests, send them down a conveyor belt, and then have two inputs. I could put some boxes down here, some requester chests, or I could just do requests for each one. I think if I do requests for each one, it's going to actually be smaller in the end. So let me go ahead and just do that. In fact, one thing that will help me out. Let me clear this and put in some inserters. And I just want to blueprint this little guy here. This is something that I build a lot of, so it would make sense to blueprint it. Oh, blueprints are down here. Why is it missing the... That was weird. Where's the attack coming from? Okay, down there. I gotta keep an eye on those attacks. Keep on top of them. There we go. That's better. So I do that. Put another one there. I'm gonna have to turn on my robots because these aren't in the system yet. Well, that's inconvenient. I wonder if I should move the RoboPort or if I should just move that over one. Just a few logistics bots in there. I didn't realize there were so many in there. Let me release those back into the system. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's still not right. Well, I'm going to put this here. Since we have a corner here, it throws off my symmetry, unfortunately. So these need to be steel chests. Is there a better way to do this? There might be a better way to do this. Will a red inserter be enough? It will. Let's do it like this instead. I'll get that technology in a second here. So that one's going to the left, that one's going to the right. Let's make this requester chest. Let's make this provider chest. And we can request steel here. And put that into this, which will make steel chests. We will put a requester chest here. And an output chest here. Okay, so what else do we need? We just need blue and red cards, right? So let's just put those in manually here. So green cards. Did I say blue cards? I meant green cards. All right, let's do 100. That's actually, it seems like an awful lot. Let's do 50. And let's do 50 red cards. And we'll do the same over here. 50. And, oop, wrong box. And 50 red cards too. Okay. Production science pack is done. Let's just go down and get some of these little techs. This is only 50, so let's clear it out. And that should do it. That should make... I'm not sure which one of these is going to fill up first, but one of them will probably fill up first. And then the second one will follow suit. Okay, cool. So now I should have some roboports. I have 2. Those are being built here. I think it's just a matter of... They take a lot of gears. And there's a lot of demand on those iron plates. Okay. I'm thinking up here too that I might build some more smelting with electric furnaces. Electric furnaces is one of the things I need to build for the purple science, so it would be handy to get that going as well. In fact, let's take a wrong thing. Let's take a look really quick. So rail, furnaces, and productivity modules. I'm not sure what goes into a productivity module. So just cards go into a productivity module. We could do that. What about ovens? Ovens need stone bricks, which I'm pretty sure are in the logistics network. And then railroad tracks. We just put a provider chest for stone. So we'll need to make iron sticks for railroad tracks, but we can do that. That's just some iron. So let's get this stuff set up. Hopefully we're... ooh, we had another attack I didn't even notice. That's getting to be dangerous. So I can't really see where they are on the map. It might be a good idea to drop a radar over here. Do I have any? Let's put down a radar and maybe we can uncover a little bit of that territory. Maybe, hopefully we won't get swamped while we're over here. Interesting. There's like a little peninsula over here. Let's go over here. And we'll make like a little tiny outpost. Let's put that radar down. Let's put a substation down, actually. Let's get a little more area to work with. Get the radar. Put the radar over here because they can't come in from this side. If they're coming in, they're going to come around this way. Let's put some walls. Let's see where the extent of this... so let me move over to where... Okay. Move my body over here so that I can use myself as a marker. That seems about right. I don't foresee them doing this number to get in here, but whatever. All right, let's get out of here. And then we'll put in some laser turrets. If anything, they're going to come through here, so let's beef that corner up. That's a lot of laser turrets, but maybe that'll be a good decoy to draw them away from my factory. I kind of like that idea. Just go attack that, guys. That's the closest thing that's there to annoy you, and I can already see where this base is coming from. All right, another technology, inserter capacity, weapon shooting speed, rocket fuel. You know, some personal equipment would be good. I just don't know if those solar panels are really enough to power this kind of stuff. Power armor. Yeah, what I really need is I need more... Ooh, effect transmission. That's all purple science stuff down here. What's this for? What I really need is a higher power for my armor, so that I can power more stuff. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I have to make it first. So let's concentrate on that. Stronger explosives. I'm just going to go ahead and knock this out. Don't really need it necessarily, but we don't really need any of the technologies right now necessarily. Okay, let's go back here. Let's concrete a bit more, and then I can work on the purple science stuff. Let's kill our robots again. Weird. Okay. Now you can see the green there. I'm getting a little bit sloppy with my drawing. The green is the limit of the construction robot's range. So that means we need to extend our network out a bit. But first, let's get everything painted in here. And then I should have a few more roboports. There should be a few more that will probably be delivered to me shortly too. Let's extend this out. Put one up there. Put one up here. Trying to keep the lines straight. Why not? Okay. I have 9 construction bots. I wonder if there's any... No, I can't. I think they're all busy, or I would snag a couple just to have them. Alright. So if we come back up here to this end, let's just go down the list. We need railroad tracks being made. So railroad tracks need those... needs iron spikes. I'm just looking over on the right here how I've done it here, and I'm just going to try to copy this, at least horizontally. So we need iron spikes, iron sticks, excuse me, that feed into railroad tracks. So we'll have an input here, we'll have an input here, and an output over here. Alright, so this needs iron, no problem, and then railroad tracks. So we need steel and stone. I'm trying to make that 50, not doing very well, and stone. Stone 50 is fine too. Okay, so there's one item. And the next one will be electric ovens, which I think we have everything being made for already. So actually, let's use our little blueprint here. Find it. Should have everything. There's the ovens. Let's just copy. Here, let's turn on our robots. I don't want to wait for the construction bots to finish. That's too late, I guess. Okay, let's turn it back off. And we'll wait. There it is. Alright, I think that's a good number. That's... let's do 2 stacks of ovens. I think there's stacks of 50. But sometimes when... Or actually, yeah, ovens, I don't think I'm going to need more than 50 at any given time. So let's just do 1. Alright, what was the third thing again for the purple? Productivity modules. Okay, and those were just cards, if I remember correctly. So we can just put those right here. Oh, I keep forgetting I have a blueprint. Now, productivity modules, there's a chain of those, so those will be made another spot as well eventually, like if we want to use productivity modules, which are kind of nice for things that are rare. Because what happens with productivity modules, and I'm sure a lot of you already know this, but with productivity modules, it will create extras of the thing you're trying to produce. So sometimes that can be really useful. Like say you're producing something that you really are always short of, like natural gas or something like that. Or nuclear fuel. If you put productivity modules in there, you'll get extra, which is really important for certain things, but is really not important for a lot of things like, I don't know, iron plates. It just depends. You can kind of mix and match things too. I don't really use efficiency modules. I'm like, forget it. Let's just pollute, because this is just energy consumption. But speed modules really make a big difference. Anyway, productivity modules. There, let's copy and paste those requirements. Let's up that a little bit, not too much. 40 is fine, 40 is fine, and we'll limit that to 1 stack. In fact, yeah, I'm really only want to use these for purple science. So this is all the things we need. So we need one more thing, and I've forgotten to use my blueprint again. Purple science. So all the stuff is right here. It's kind of funny to use robots to deliver them, but it makes sense. All right, weapon shooting speed 2. We're not really using bullets anymore. Let me take a look at these. So this goes from red and green to red, green, gray. Well, let's skip that for now. Let's do rocket fuel. That's something we actually need. In fact, when I get this technology, we can actually do nuclear power, I think. Let me write that on my list of things to do. Nuclear power. That's a huge undertaking, and look at how many science this takes too. This takes an incredible amount of science, and these blue science packs, they are the limiting factor. Okay, so now we've got, as soon as we get two inserters here, we're going to have purple science. So I've got everything I want to do there. In fact, let me write one more note here. Smelting north of bot factory. All right, so I'm making a note that one of the things I want to do is I want to move my all of my smelting of raw materials into electric ovens over here, and like remove our dependence on coal for those, and also make that closer to what's becoming our robotic factory. Eventually, what I want to do is I want to take some of the stuff off of the bus and move it over here, so that we can concentrate the factory into a smaller area and reduce the distance that the robots have to fly to deliver things. I've got some uranium ore over here. It looks like it's the only one on the map currently. So that's another thing that we're going to have to get underway. So that's the plan for the future. I want to take a look at the technology here. I just want to do a little search for a rocket. Okay, so rocket silos, utility science pack. So these don't require those space science packs, huh? We currently, as soon as this purple is up and running, we can actually start thinking about launching a rocket. Productivity modules. I think we are within the current capability of being able to launch a rocket. I know I have to build a satellite to put in it. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy. There's still quite a lot to do, but I think we have the capability. Something to start thinking about. You know, given what I was saying last time about where we want to go with this series, maybe doing a different series that has a little more viewership appeal, if you will. I think this is fun and everything, but there's so many different there's so much competition out there for just vanilla playthroughs that I feel like it's tough to get viewers. I thank you guys for watching, and I really do appreciate it. Believe me, it's I've been looking at the statistics, and you know, I'm trying not to care too much, you know, because I am doing it for fun, but I still would like people to enjoy it and watch. So anyway, that's neither here nor there too much. I think what I'm going to do here, since we're hitting the time anyway, is probably end the episode here. And then next time I can just basically have a continuation of what I'm doing right now. We can eventually get that wall out there. We'll keep extending our logistics network over here, and we'll start moving some of the things from the other part of the factory over to here, and converting a bit more to bots. There's still going to be some conveyor belt action, but there'll be a lot less. Anyway, thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Catch you later.